How you doing today?
Good, and you?
I'm doing pretty well. Ruler, measuring tape, measuring cup, KY lubricant.
Perfect. Give me the bag.
Please, it's a little embarrassing to walk out with this. I've been taking these dick pills I got off the internet. I'm gonna go home, measure the cock. See if old Danny added any centimeters to the snake, you know.
Yeah, come back. Let us know if it works.
Are you curious?
I actually am.
Okay.
Good luck.
Moment of truth, or hour of truth. It's gonna take me a while. I gotta get hard still.
Guys, let's be real. We all know size matters. On any given day, ladies want men that are wider, thicker, and fuller.
Do you want guys who are wider, thicker, and fuller on Tuesdays?
I don't know.
What about Wednesdays?
Experience for yourself what it feels like to show off an enormous, rock-hard penis. With Male Ultra Core, if size becomes an issue, you've already won.
It certainly hasn't become an issue. It's not plopping into toilet water, and I'm not retailoring pants. Last I measured, 6 months ago, my cock was 6.2 inches long. That's across the top, no pushing, but with a lot of flexing, and my heart is boner since Thanksgiving. Girth was a more pedestrian 4.6 or 4.7. The two stats taken together, punching my lifelong ticket aboard the HMS Average. Or maybe not. I've only been on the pills for about a week, but we're gonna find out if there's been any rightward movement along the ruler. I wanna say first that my concept for this video was originally to explore all the sketchy sidebar ads on Pornhub. I'd had that idea for months, but this is what pushed me to action.
Let's have a look. Who do we want to choose? Whoa. That one. Let's bounce. Uh-oh. Get fucked.
Making a video about sex games without entering his credit card information to play? This is everything I despise about the YouTube platform. You're an entertainer. You don't get to have regular people boundaries.
We made prison wine. You can get botulism and die.
When I see two middle-aged, asexual indie rockers not drink prison wine,
I'm gonna say good on us for having made that.
I drink prison wine.
10 peeled oranges, a piece of bread, some sugar cubes, and ketchup.
When I see someone make a video about whores and not fuck a whore, I get in my car and go to Nevada. I don't want to say this was my sexual masterpiece, but this was my sexual masterpiece. So unlike PCP Lace NZ, who I hope falls on a bum's needle and gets HIV, I forked over the credit card.
We have one transaction in question only here. It's $39.95 from accountbillhelp.com.
Yeah, that's definitely not authorized.
Sir, that means someone out there is using your card. We do apologize. I need to block your card right now.
Oh well. We'll call it research tax. Call of Booty was the first game I clicked on, where we open on a girl getting raped by a gang of Muslim extremists. I was fairly motivated for the rescue attempt, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to pick up the weaponry. I then tried one unarmed, forlorn sprint for the finish line, only to be gunned down. Hopefully the lady was offered conversion as an alternative to rape and beheading. In fucked up school, you assume the role of an education professional. Trolling the halls for fresh meat, calling young girls morons, and conducting highly ethical office hours. This was the first one I got laid in. I can't show it, so I'll just report that the guy's cock is about 11 by 6, and the chicks are all built like $50,000 escorts. And I confess, while bending over and ass fucking one of the dames on my desk, I did have to go jerk off in real life. The actual cock-in-hole sex play part of the game is clunky though. You move your mouse around to thrust, but it's so unresponsive that I found myself clicking back to the start and entertaining myself with more verbal abuse. Back to dick pills. Male Ultra Core ads fairly dominate Pornhub at the moment. They've got endorsements from major and minor porn stars. They got a near endless stream of actors reading teleprompter testimonials.
My top tips for selecting the very best male enhancement supplement.
The company should have a sophisticated website.
You can learn so much from just looking at how sophisticated the website is.
To show off an enormous, rock-hard penis.
I don't know what kind of meth these guys are addicted to.
Sophisticated website.
Sophisticated the website is.
The entire time I was on the site, it felt like slime was leaking out onto my keyboard. Along with that charming intro video, we have all-class banner ads and scientifically backed top 10 lists. But it isn't until you find the testimonials that things get real disturbing. Take old David G. He's 58, and thanks to Ultra Core, he's enjoying raging erections that are almost red with anger. One day, he struck up a conversation with his neighbor's smoking hot teen daughter. One thing led to another, and before dinner, they were in his living room having sex. Yeah, I call rape. I'd call Fort Lauderdale PD too, but I'm sure the girl's already decapitated in a swamp. The real head scratcher is this one though. I know for a fact that I'm attractive to the opposite sex. I have a face that passes for handsome. Some would say that I should have no problems getting women to sleep with me. What is this? This isn't Fast and the Furious' Johnny Tran. This is Miami, Florida's Vincent L. I may be physically attractive, but I don't have the penis size to back it up. Sure, it's not a challenge for me to get women into bed, but by the time I reveal my small 5-inch, I see their faces fill with pity, disgust, disappointment. One time, I tried to hook up with a woman I work with, and she let me know that she already knows what size I'm packing, and she told me, "You're hot." But I can't work with that. Can't she? She can't work with the national average penis size? Want to hear a crazy stat? 6.3 inches is the 95th percentile marker. Know what that means? It means you could bring home the biggest size queen cunt in all the bar. Means even if she fucked 100 dudes in the past year, only 5 of them would have a penis longer than 6.3 inches. Rest of the 95 would be average, below average, or at most about an inch above average. 95 out of 100. Average girth is 4.59 inches, by the way, which sounds big, but really just looks like this. For comparison, this mic I'm speaking into is about 7.5 inches in girth. Of course, that bitch from the testimonial doesn't exist. And neither does Vince. Look, on the homepage they have porn star Ava Adams listed as Kate from Detroit. This is just some guy from the company who sucks at writing, pretending to be Asian, and dreaming up girls whose faces fill with pity, disgust, and disappointment when they see a regular-sized body part. This is why I hope the ultra-core offices get hit by a comet. They're fucking with dudes' heads! And while I won't call them crooks, I did take their product to somebody who could tell me a little bit more about what was inside. You can probably just be with me. You can just be like my buddy. Alright. So are you a pharmacist by any chance?
No, I'm a pharmacy technician.
I mean, do you know much about chemicals or ingredients that are in these vitamins?
You'd have to speak to the pharmacist because I'm not qualified to give that information.
Talk to one of the white coats?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. So we were asking the pharmacy tech about a male enhancement supplement, basically penis pills for lack of a more artful term, and I was just wondering if I could have a professional look over these. We're in the research phase right now, and just give me generally an idea if there's anything that's going to kill me in there, or even if there's anything that's effective, because I'm skeptical.
This is really not going to work for you. Some of these things, there are no studies on them, like long jack, we don't know what the studies are, and then KSM, there haven't been enough studies on them, and the rest are just the vitamins.
So it's not going to miraculously add 3 inches to my penis?
No, it's not.
Blast it. But I thought they had doctors' endorsements. Suspicious of old Ari McGill, I snooped around. And guess where I found his ass? Upwork.com, a freelancer site. The same one I use, in fact, to get guys in Pakistan to blur my cock for $5 a pop, or to Photoshop me using popcorn as an accomplice in sexual assault. You know, sophisticated stuff. There he is, pimping out his expertise for a couple $100 a pop. And he's already done multiple reviews for supplement companies. And it's clear UltraCore found him here, since they copied and pasted this exact bio onto their site. They also got this lady doctor, whose Facebook page I found, where she likes to post stuff like this.
Dr. Helen here. Got a whole bunch of comments and messages about people wanting to know how I'm making extra money. I will tell you about how I'm making an extra 5, 10, 15, 20,000 extra every month.
Also, she has a bunch of feminist bullshit, which seems vaguely incongruent with supporting a site teaching guys to smash girls and advocating 58-year-olds luring teens into their living room. And I'm not mad at the people punching a clock at UltraCore HQ. I've been one of them. I've worked for this company. Not this company, but a company running the same racket in a different industry. I'm gonna be vague, but it was camera related. We do things like charging people $50 to upgrade to HD, even though all the cameras were HD already. We charge $100 more for a waterproof camera than send a regular one. A few weeks in, you're half aware you're fucking over the public. But you already know the roads to work, your direct deposit is already set up, they let you wear sweatpants, so you stay. And the scam is never spoken of openly. I promise the CEO of UltraCore isn't telling new hires that the pills are 50% crabgrass and 50% dust off the top of his entertainment center. Still, I had to answer to the cold length of the ruler before dismissing the company as a total hoax. Let's go measure the cock. My cargo from Target. So, hey Zoe, can I use her as a tool in my erection getting? Is your mom?
That's my mom.
Can I actually use this? Would you be honored?
Just don't come on it.
Can I use their master bedroom? Is there some kind of prohibition against that?
Yep, there is. You gotta use the brother's bedroom.
I need a beverage to take down some more pills. I gotta take one more serving before I measure here. Should I fucking snort one right now for a little boost?
You should snort it on the photo of my mom.
That's a great fucking idea. Wait. Your mom's out right now, right?
Yes.
So what if she walks in and I got an open dick pill splayed across her cleavage and a dollar bill up to my nose?
That's you doing your Danny Mullen explaining.
Yeah, I hope she knows about me. I'm gonna take 4 and then I'm gonna snort 1.
Serving size is only 4, dude.
Are you a pharmacist or was that lady with the white coat? I'm gonna toast the parrot before I take it down. Hey parrot, I'm taking cock pills. You said you've never been able to find its penis, right? You have to take it to a doctor to see if it's a man or a woman?
Yeah, birds don't usually have penises.
Well, maybe this will help. Maybe it'll pop out of the feathers. I'm just gonna pop open this gelatin tablet, see if I can get the powder out. That's good, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Do a line with me, Nico. Come on, give me company.
I actually have a heart condition called I don't take dick pills.
Right off Mommy Villacressus's cleavage.
Oh.
It feels like I snorted a lot of sand. Fine desert sand in Egypt. It's dripping down the back of my throat.
Minor high?
I got dick pill drip.
Any high?
No high. Don't worry, I'm gonna do this part over the tub. So I'm gonna dip my cock in there and see how much I displace. Should be my balls too? If it's ball displacement,
balls
it's a
and
whole
cock.
different game.
It should be the entire package, I feel like. So we already seen the full, so you just come back out with all the displacement. I don't want to hear any pouring.
Okay, here we go.
That is a decent amount, I would
Wait, are we
say.
going cups or are we going metric?
Let's go both.
That was nuts and shaft. Oh yeah, the people in Europe, they gotta know too. All right, leave me in peace, Nico.
We're gonna do jack off?
Yeah.
Now, do you do on top of the dick or on the bottom?
Top of the dick, of course. The scientifically approved method. Fucking 6.1. I went down a bit. I couldn't actually get hard though, was the thing. I tried to not jerk off before I came over here today while I was writing, but I had to pull my cock out, had to get one more in before the long road trip down to Nico's, and I'm regretting the shit out of it now.
Are you sweating? Would you wash your face?
Fucking don't worry about it. I had to beat myself silly to get one goddamn instant of max climate or max hardness, slap the ruler on, fucking pump some last blood in with my hips. 6.1 was my max. This pill made me go from roughly here to like here. That's a loss I can't work with. Dude, girth was unchanged. Again, it took me everything I had to get that up to a respectable fucking number. Fucking shit.
Was this any surprise? Bigger penis, it's a fucking vitamin! Non-prescription! It would be just as miraculous as the return of Jesus. If these pills could go into your mouth, down into your belly, figure out where your cock was, hitch a ride in that direction, arrive safely, and then start making you grow more skin there and only there, without fucking anything else up. That's like dumping a bunch of spaghetti in the San Francisco Bay and hoping it's gonna float to Sierra Leone and feed starving kids. Quick story. I had a buddy in college. Handsome dude, went to UCLA, and had the biggest cock of anyone I've ever known. I called it the Master Blaster, and it looked like this Bluetooth speaker except white. Despite all that, most insecure dude I've ever met. Sometimes he'd fuck this dumpy blonde chick. One night, I was talking innocently to her in a hallway, and he walked over, grabbed her by her wrist, and drug her out of the party in a fit. He once tried to fight a dude for making a joke about another ugly girl he, Master Blaster, had hooked up with. What I'm saying is, big cock guys don't have gumdrops and classical music and fairies floating around their heads all day. If I magically gave you an 8-inch dick, you'd start worrying about graying hair, bald, your income, acne, wrinkles under your eyes, your flat ass. And I felt this all before. I wrote a fucking book about it. The remedy? Get good at something you care about, and magically the cock thing sorts itself out. Because your insecurities aren't about your penis. It's more like the penis is the lightning rod through which all other insecurities enter your body. And so you can't help but eyeing it, oh you little piece of shit, like it's the primary problem. But it's not. All right, forget all the serious shit. Back to sex games. The mutant blows. You have to rescue all the women, which seems daunting since they're suspended midair in steel cages. But alas, you just gotta jump at them and it magically sets them free. And that's it. As far as I can tell, there's no sex to be had. It's just a shitty version of an NES platformer from 1989. By far the funniest game is Going All the Way. You've been dating a girl for 6 months who hasn't put out, gets cunty when you try to kiss her on the lips, and who's never tasted wine before. She's a bitch. The goal is to play it all suave and try to pipe her out, but fuck that. The real joy is in employing the obviously wrong tactics and making her leave. Sweet nectar, high-class prostitute.
You know the script was written by some coked up ex-frat boy, and you can even talk shit to her after sex, which as far as I can tell, is unique to this one game. I actually had a decent amount of fun playing these things. It might have been worth getting swindled for $39.